SBR Forum's Inside the Lines is brought to you by Ladbrokes.
We are previewing Week 16 in the NFL here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We're talking right now with Jeff Cadillac, who comes to us from his website, jeffcadillac.com. Jeff, thanks for being back with us this week.
Thank you, Peter. It's always a pleasure.
All right, we're going to talk about San Fran at Seattle in a moment, but first, take 10 seconds to plug and pimp jeffcadillac.com.
jeffcadillac.com. I preview all the picks of the NFL. I post all my picks. And I do even recaps of all the picks. And it's free all the time, every day, at jeffcadillac.com.
And you told me last week that some guy from ESPN labeled you an up-and-coming opinion in the NFL. What was that all about?
Adam Schefter made a comment to a buddy of mine who we have a mutual friend. And he took a look at my website and a couple of my videos. And he actually said that Jeff Cadillac is an up-and-comer in the football world.
Wow. Hey, that's pretty fucking big time, Jeff Cadillac, man.
Well, thank you, Peter.
All right, Jesus. All right, okay. Anyway, let's see what you can do for us here with San Francisco at Seattle. Pick 'em. Totals 39, and of course, the whole story of this game, Seattle out of nowhere has now scored 50 points in 2 straight games, but they do have a lot of injuries on defense. It's not clear what they're going to be able to do now. You know, after 2 straight games of scoring 50 points, now they're going to be coming home playing a tougher defense in San Francisco. I looked at this game. I have absolutely no clue what to do here. At this point, I'm not even going to think about touching it. What do you like here?
If I had to pick this game, if you put a gun to my head, I actually have to look at leaning a little towards Seattle. I like the home field advantage. They're 6-0 at home. They're also 6-0 against the spread. They've beaten some big teams here. I mean, the last 108, the last 2 games that they played, they scored 108 points. I mean, they played Buffalo and Arizona. Okay, they did score a lot of points, but, Buffalo and Arizona, I'm not impressed. If they did that against Houston and Green Bay, then I'd say, wow, that's really something impressive. But there's one thing about San Francisco that I'm kind of worried about. If you look at the season that they've played so far, they have won some big games, but their season goes as follows. They win 2, they lose 1. They win 2, they lose 1. Then again, they win 2, they tie. They win 2, they lose 1, and they just are coming off 2 straight wins. And, I got to tell you, San Francisco is an away team in December, 16-31 against the spread.
There you go.
And I got to tell you, Seattle, they're pumped. They haven't had a winning record since 2007. They smell the playoffs right now. They're excited. That whole team, Russell Wilson, what was he, drafted in the 3rd round? Matt Flynn was supposed to be the quarterback of Seattle. And Russell Wilson this year is coming on like gangbusters. He has really, put Seattle in a frenzy. He has really brought Seattle, to the top. They could smell that playoff, and they smell blood against San Francisco.
Yeah.
And, all those haters out there from last week who said, I didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah, slam them back. Go for it, Jeff.
All those haters back there. Hey, this is just football, my friend. I do the analysis, and I look at things, and the analysis tells me certain things. That game was 31-all. If San Francisco had blown out, New England 41-0, hey, guys, I'd agree with you 100%. I'd say, listen, I don't know anything. But when you guys win by 7, come on, please. Let's not get personal now,
Let it all out, Jeff. Yeah, and can I say something to the haters from that San Francisco game? You mind if I address
them? Go for it.
All right. To all the haters on Jeff Cadillac from last week, screw you. All right. Yeah, so you like Seattle here.
Yes, San Francisco, like I said, they had a big victory at New England. A lot of people were picking New England. I was picking New England. Hey, look, Tom Brady hadn't lost a game in 10 years at home in December. Please, these haters are going crazy. You don't know this, you don't know that. Come on,
hell yeah,
please.
Come on, give me a break.
Please, it's ridiculous even to get personal about a football game. Do the analysis. Come on, it's not that I like Tom Brady. The analysis tells me one thing, and I go with it. And that's how you pick these games. Anything can happen once they play. But look, it was a close game. They only lost by 7. They didn't lose by 20 or 30 points.
I will say this, though. In their defense, it is ridiculous to get personal over a football game, but it's also funny, though. you know?
Funny to a point, but, you know.
It's entertaining. You know, it is entertaining.
It's entertaining, but I'll tell you something. Seattle this week, they play like they play like a possessed team at home. I mean, you know, they've beaten they've beaten some very good teams at home. They beat Dallas, they beat Green Bay, they beat New England. I mean, these are top tier teams.
Okay, well, I hope you win this one, Jeff Cadillac, and stick it to all your haters. We'll see how it turns out. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Okay, thank you, Peter.